patch of my favorite.
Welcome to LT Outdoors.
All them little teeth. They look a lot like
the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna shut my light off. This is a beauty.
Sun is coming up, vibe is going down. Fish are all biting, jumping all around. Let's hook up the boat, come on, let's go. It's time for LT Outdoors. I'm talking.
Oh, that's a nice one, sis.
LT Outdoors. Might go hunt, fishing, metal detecting. Might even do a little fortune too. I'm talking.
Or sweet tooth.
LT Outdoors.
Oh yeah, baby.
I hope you enjoy the show.
Ah, that's so cool.
Special thank you to all my patrons out there. If you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com and look up LT Outdoors. From now on, I will be doing a monthly drawing giveaway as a thank you to all of you for all of your patronage.
Alright guys, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. In this episode, I'm still running with the canoe, but I'll tell you what, Rick just called and said the motor is fixed. So tomorrow I'll be back on the water with the boat so I can set a lot more traps. I am stoked. Right now though, I hiked back. I'm doing a little bit of a foot line. I want to show you guys real quick what to look for. This is going to be an epic spot. I'm going to have to hike back up to the van and grab more traps. I can tell already. There's going to be a lot of beavers caught here. So I'm going to show you guys what this is all about. Can't wait to see what we catch. Alright guys, now beavers always have channels going to and from their dams. These channels are where they're dragging stuff in and out. Now these are the best places to put a conibear. It's a guaranteed catch. These animals are coming and going every day. You can look right here, see how muddy and packed down this is? These animals are seriously coming every single day. Whole family of beavers, I'm sure. So what you want to do is, I'm going to set a conibear on this side. I'm going to set a conibear on this side. There's a big old dam up there. There's another channel there. I'm just going to go around in every little pinch point that I can find in this channel. I'm going to set. We're going to catch a pile of beavers. Alright guys, again, look at this perfect slide. That is being used every single day. Now instead of wasting a trap on both sides, I mean it's not a bad idea. I'm just going to use it on that end. That is the tightest end, the best pinch point. And then I'll just walk around and find more places to put them. I'm sure at the other end of this is even more. Heck yeah. Alright guys, first sets that we're coming up to here. Well, the first two that I just set out yesterday. They were empty, but coming up to a set that I've been doing good on lately, and I can see I got another coon. That's good. I'm gonna start keeping all my coons, so these are all gonna be, every coon I get from now on is gonna be just work for me, but that's all right. I'm gonna start fleshing them out and tanning them and selling them to my friends. So yeah, we've caught several coons at this spot now, so that's cool. Been a good little spot. Looks like he was the only one that moved last night, but that's okay. That's just another one for the list. I'm trying to hit 200 coons this year, guys, which I know is a stretch, but I think I can get there. I mean, I've never even got 100, so 200's a huge difference. Yesterday, let's see, you got nothing. Muskrat. That one's set off again. Alright, got another rat. I'll take that. That was cool. He's falling off the boat, got it. Got the lens all wet. far, this is only the second coon out of a whole bunch of traps, but I'll tell you what though, I'm happy with it. This is a really big one, so that's a good thing. Happy to see that. Okay, this is crazy, guys. I only came up here to pull these traps because I haven't had anything here in a few days. It was really hard to set here because it's super deep, and I couldn't get down to them. But I'll tell you what, you probably can't see it right now. I was just sitting here pulling the traps up and I realized they're extremely heavy. It keeps trying to tip the canoe, and I just noticed I have a huge beaver in the trap. Another giant beaver. I'm still pulling these because it's a long paddle down here just for a couple traps again, but oh my god. Not expecting that. That is pretty dang cool. Oh, here we go. Beaver's coming up. Oh my god. This might be my biggest yet, guys. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, I think that's a new record. That thing is gigantic. Holy crap, look at the tail on that thing. Oh. No, I don't like standing up this now after flipping it. That's definitely the biggest tail I've ever caught. Oh my god, look at that. That thing is humongous. Oh, would you look at this? I almost forgot about these sets. I just put these in yesterday. I was paddling up this side of the river here, and what do you know? Got a couple more coons. That is excellent. So that gives me 4 coons, a rat, and a beaver. And these are good sized ones too. We're getting good ones today. That's excellent. Yeah, that's a big one. Probably a big boar. Both beautiful though. I caught that one in the pink trap. That's my friend Pamela's. Very nice. Put these guys down, add to the pile. That's a good day in my book, man. All right, I gotta weigh this up. This is the biggest one I've ever caught, I think. Oh. 58 pounds. Almost there. Almost there. 58 pounds. All right. Coming along here, guys. Coming up to one of these little creek inlets that flow in. And I can see right now my friend Pam's pink dog proof has another coon. I definitely think that the pink helps draw the coons in because they're curious by nature. Another big one too. Seems like the bigger ones have been out lately. That's good. The other trap is tipped over with no bait in it. Coming up here to one of my better sets. Oh, got a double. Oh, I didn't see that one. That's cool. Had one hiding on me. This is the spot that I've gotten two triples and a double out of. Now I've gotten 2 triples, 2 doubles, and I think a single. So yeah, this is a coon highway here. Looks like a couple young ones, especially that one, but like I said, they're all nest raiders, guys. All nest raiders. So you know what? Every one that I'm catching, I look at as a all right. This one's actually a pretty good size one. Not bad at all. The other one's pretty young. But again, you know, this is a spot that I've caught, I think this is like 13 coons out of. So yeah, don't give up, man. They take time running. I've had sets today that didn't have anything, but I know all it takes is a good calm day, and these guys are gonna run. So yeah, let's keep at it. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I just missed it. I just missed it. That fish that jumped just smoked it. Giant one. That was a huge beaver. They're coming out right there. That's a super easy spot to catch them. Alright, I want you guys to see this. Now, it looked like, you know, a spot that they were using, but it was so shallow. I honestly didn't think that was... I didn't think it was a beaver hole, but now I know. They're going right there. That's easy. Now it's important to make sure these traps are as centered as godly possible. Because the last thing you want is to set it down there not right and just have them knock it over. There's a perfect set right there, folks. I got it fenced off nice. I even wired it a little extra up there to that bush. It ain't going nowhere. We're gonna have a beaver tomorrow. Oh, we got a nice coon, guys. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's up here on the, my buddy John talked me into trying out some drags. I've never really used drags for coons. Looks like a big one. I don't know about the others. I've got a couple others up here, but I'm not seeing unless they drug them off a little bit. But that looks like a really nice coon. Yeah, the other one, there's a trap there. It's actually underwater. Water's up today. That's all right though. I think it'll go back down. That's a beautiful coon though. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. All right, now I think we're gonna have some rats today too, so I will take it. Yeah, look at that. Now the drag itself, I had it hooked to one of these bushes here. I don't know which one, but you can see he's got him tied up all around the bush. So there was no getting out of that. And again, if there's any anti-trappers watching this video, you can see that coon is comfortable right now. It's just sitting there, it's chilling. It's not screaming like a little kid. He did, however, chew up all that stuff around there because he's angry and around there. But let's put him down, check the other traps, and head on down the road. Now there is something I want to mention to you guys about that coon that didn't even cross my mind till this very second. That is coon number 50 for me this season, which I have never, ever got 50 coons in a season. I made a goal this year, which was way out of my range, of 200 coons. I think I can do this, guys. I got till the end of March, so even if I ice fish my butt off, I can start in the March thaw, start hammering them again. So let's see how many we end up with. All right, rather than start the motor back up, I've got some muskrat traps right up here. I figure I just walk to them, save some gas, give myself some workout, and it's just easier this way. I think they're coming up here. I see all the clear sand. I don't want to muck them up. Ooh, we got a pretty one. Man, he's got a lot of orange to him. That's a good looking rat. And the colony trap's got one too. Sweet. I'm glad I put this extra trap here. I figured they might go around it. These are both prime rats. Ah, come on. If I can get them out of the water here. Yeah, get a load of that, guys. That is, look at the color on that fur. It doesn't get any better than that. That is a beautiful rat. The one in the colony down there is also like this. Big and pretty. Yeah, again, look at that. When they get prime, they get their winter coats, just like your dog. You know, they have to get their winter coats to stay warm. their winter, a rat's winter coat is a beautiful red brown. I mean, and these are big. That's as big as they get. Good looking, good looking. Holy moly. All right. Now on this one, guys, oh, look at this. I got a muskrat right here. On this one, I just took a chance yesterday. The hole itself looked too big to be a beaver hole. So, or too big to be a muskrat hole. So I thought, well, maybe it's a bank beaver. And I seen some chewings in front of it. Well, sure enough, I got a beaver. It's just a kit, but that's all right. That adds up. As you can see here, it's a nice size hole. There was just some random little beaver chewings, but that's funny. I would have normally assumed that was a muskrat hole, quite honestly, but we got a beaver. And I will take all the beavers that I can get. So that is cool. And I see we got a muskrat, another muskrat behind me, so that's awesome. Just keep adding them up. It's actually pretty big for a kit. Might be a 2-year-old. It's pretty heavy. It's got a small tail, but it's heavy. Awesome. Again, I got a muskrat trap here. Actually, I got 2. This other one's set off, so that's good. Something else. Must just not have had it hooked up right. But again, look at that. Big, pretty, just gorgeous, prime winter rats. We are going into winter. That's when you get the best fur of everything. But that's a huge, huge muskrat. Well, this is pretty crazy. Again, on a drag, I was walking looking for these because I knew they were coming up. And I walked right up on this coon. I can't see the other ones. Hopefully they're not underwater. If they're not, we might have more than one. But this is another big coon. Another big one. I like the idea of these drags. Now with the drag, all it is, it's a grapple hook. And I'm just wrapping them around these logs and stuff so that they can't go anywhere. They get tangled up. All right, I found my other one. Got a possum. It's hard to see, but he's up there in the bushes. As you can see with this grapple, which it actually came off, but all I did was wrap it around this big log, and then they ain't gonna go far. They get wrapped up and stuff, but yeah, got a possum all tied up there in the weeds. So looks like a pretty good size one. So let's get him out of there, put him down, and head on down the road. All right, setting this spot here. Wow. Well, that's fresh coyote poop. That's otter poop. So we've got a mix of animals using this trail. This is a pretty big game trail. That's all right though. The coons will be using it too. So again, this is a grapple. This hook right here, this is one that my buddy John made. I'm just wrapping them around tree limbs and or logs and stuff and hooking them like this. Now, if they were to pull that loose, I'm not worried about it. They ain't gonna get very far. They'll get tangled up. Now, I love these dog proofs, man. I really need to get more. I'd love to have a pile of these. All right, now here we've got a really nice, I mean, look at this. Big coon path going underneath these trees, coming down here to the river, and they walk this. So what I'm gonna do, I've got one of mine on a stake right here. I'm gonna stake this right next to the trail, just like that. Somebody said something about my stakes. Well, I should double stake them, but I'm gonna tell you, most of this ground along the river is clay. I do agree though, if you're in some really soft dirt, use some heavier stakes or something, because you don't want them. So coon number 3, just a small one. So this one I'll be tanning out, but you know what though, I'll take it. Like I said before many times, nest raiders, I'll take them all. Yeah, got another one here, so that's a cool sign. I see the other trap's empty. Yeah, that's a big coon. So my fur buyer don't want any more small ones, so I'm gonna keep all the small ones and sell him the big ones. So that's 3 good ones for him today. Sweet. Yeah, that's nice. I'll leave this go for at least another night. Yeah, that's a big coon there. That might be the biggest of the day. Couldn't tell because he's all curled up. Probably a big boar. They usually run by themselves. Yeah, that's a huge one. That's probably 20 plus. So let's put that one down. Keep on checking. Well, heading on down here, and I see I got another possum. So I'm trying to pull off some sets. Some of these sets have been out all week and haven't produced, so I'm just pulling them as I go. Trying to make most of my line upriver now. Seems how I've hit the downriver side pretty hard, but yeah, at least I got another nest raider. So that's 2 possums today. 2 possums, 4 coons, 3 rats, and a beaver. Still got traps to check too. All right, it's another big possum too. I'll take it. I really hate when I'm catching all them little possums. I mean, they all count, but it's just a shame because you can't really do anything with them. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna pull these though, guys. I've caught a couple things here, but trying to move on down the road. Yeah, that's a big possum. Well, that's probably the biggest I've got yet. Sweet. Let's put this guy down, pull these 2 traps, and move them on up.
Don't miss out on the whole line of LT Outdoors ice fishing lures. Increase your ice fishing experience. Also, check out the Panty Pounder. Email me for more info. This season of LT Outdoors is brought to you by Bass Brothers Lures and Baits. All their lures and baits get the job done. RBM Jigs and Lake Effect Lure Co. Check them out online for a full selection of ice fishing tackle. Wellman's Bait and Tackle in Oscoda, Michigan. By the bridge in Oscoda, they carry a nice line of LT merch. Mountable Memories Taxidermy. Mounts that'll last a lifetime.
Wait, how does a tiger get in the bathroom? It almost killed me.
Hey, bro, you mind putting on some pants? I find it a little weird I have to ask twice.